It is currently 10:11 a.m. on June 26th, 2021, Saturday. So guess what happened? I was only able to do one day of homework on Monday. And then I didn't do any homework at all for the rest of the week. Instead, I played Civ 5 all day long for 4 days in a row. Okay, so far it's not going so well, but as long as we get the assignment done today, as long as we get the assignments done, it's not a complete failure yet, it's just a failure to do stuff in a timely manner. Okay, so there have been a couple of changes to our class in human resource management. One change is that every assignment is now due on Saturday instead of Friday. So that is why I waited till Saturday, obviously, to do all the rest of the homework. Second change, which I'm very, very, very happy about. So here's what happened with the second change. The teacher asked the class to give our opinion on whether we want to continue having Zoom meetings or do we want to do everything asynchronously. And guess what? 100% of the class, I think it was like 10 people in the class, every single person said we want to have asynchronous class instead of synchronous. Every single person. Nobody wants to be in a class for 3 hours a day for 4 days a week. I don't think anybody wants that. So everybody said nope, we want to do asynchronous. So he switched it to asynchronous, and now we don't have any more Zoom meetings. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Man, that was gonna suck to have to sit in a class for 3 hours a day. Now, fortunately, even if that hadn't happened, he wasn't gonna have us sit there for 3 hours a day every day, but it was gonna be some days we would have to do that. But now we're probably gonna still have some classes. I don't know how many presentations we have. We have at least one presentation we have to do, which would obviously be in a class. But oh man, this is great. No more classes. Oh man. So, that's the change. And now let's take a look at our list of assignments we have to do. So on Monday, what I did was the readings. Well, kind of. I didn't exactly read through the entire thing, but I tried to skim over it. It was so incredibly long and boring and useless that the stinking reading he gave us, like the vast majority of that information, I don't think is even going to be on the test. So great job. And that's all I was able to do on Monday. Just read that stuff. It literally took 6 hours for me to read the entire reading. Like, what? Huh? Actually, no, it didn't take... Part of the 6 hours was spent doing the first assignment for corporate finance. I guess it didn't take 6 hours. It took like 3 or 4 hours. Like, what? Come on. And then one more assignment got done, but it wasn't really me who did it. So submitting the name of the leader, I emailed... Oh, it turns out I had a team member who... Okay, so here's another thing I don't like about this class. He divided us into teams again. So basically this professor, he assigns people to groups, and we're in the same group for the entire class. Kind of weird. But then the thing I really didn't like about this semester is he kept the same number of groups for this semester as he did for the spring semester, with less people, which means that there are like 3 groups of 2 and 1 group of 3. So I'm in a group with just one person, which is so weird. And the original person I was assigned to, they apparently dropped the class, so I was assigned to someone else. But anyways, I messaged the guy who was in my group. I think Friday or did I message him yesterday? Yeah, I messaged him yesterday, or maybe Thursday. I can't really remember. He didn't really respond for the first day, and then last night at like 8 p.m. when I wasn't checking my email, obviously, he responded, and apparently he actually did the assignment. He found a leader. I'm so stinking glad that he found a leader to interview, because I don't really have anyone out very obvious that I could find. I mean, I asked my dad like last time I had this assignment, and he listed some people, and I had to pick one of those guys, but it was kind of weird. It'd be nice if I could just interview someone I know well, but I mean, would I consider my dad to be a leader? I don't know. I mean, if I had to, maybe I would have actually just asked my mom, like, oh, could I just interview like the manager of Walmart or whatever. Anyways, I don't have to do that actually. My teammate found somebody. I think they're the manager of a Walgreens or something. So that's pretty nice. Now I'm not sure how we're gonna do the interview. If we're gonna do it in person with both of us or just one person, I have no freaking clue. I'm gonna have to look into the assignment and see if there's specifications for how we're supposed to do it. Like, are we supposed to both interview them at the same time, or can it just be one person? I don't know. That's the main thing I want to know about that. Like, I would, if it's only one, I might ask John to do the interview, and then I'll write the paper that goes with it. Like, yeah, you can. I mean, that's a pretty equal workload. Like, I mean, I'm putting a lot more work on myself to like write the reflection paper compared to just having to do the interview. So if it's both of us that have to do the interview, then that'll be fine. Whatever. I'm glad it's with a team member this time. That's better than doing it by myself. So, man. So today. So again, we also have an assignment due on Monday for corporate finance, but we don't have to worry about that till Monday. Of course, I'm doing the procrastination thing again. Of course, I'm doing that. I need to not do that. I don't know how to motivate myself. I got it. You know what? Today, well, at the bare minimum, I'm gonna do all the assignments due today. Then we'll see. I really also need to. Oh yeah, you know how I was trying to make a decision about whether I should stick with this major and whatnot. I guess I am gonna stick with the accounting major. I thought about it a little bit. I didn't do the research I wanted to do, but like, I figured going the path of math major sounds more difficult, honestly. Like, yes, maybe it's a subject I'm a little bit more interested in, but it's a lot more work because first of all you have to get a doctorate. Second of all, your job as you have to be. Well, I don't know if I have to really teach any classes, but like doing research as a mathematician, that sounds like a lot harder than just doing some kind of accounting position. I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, I mean, what if I enjoy the field of math? But the thing is, I just don't want it to have like a super like large workload. I don't know if like typical mathematicians like work just 40 hours a week or whatever, but I mean, I didn't do any research on it, but it's kind of too late now, because if I want to drop all my classes, I would still have to pay half the tuition. Speaking of tuition, I still have to pay the tuition for the summer. So I guess on Monday I'm gonna try to contact the FAFSA thingy or just the financial aid office and ask them if I can get financial aid for the summer. I didn't get any financial aid last summer. Wait, question. Did I get financial aid the summer before last summer? I don't remember. But I definitely didn't get any last summer. Or did I? Did I get financial aid for NICC, but I didn't get any for... I don't remember. I just gotta figure that out, because I'm not looking forward to paying $3,000. So, dang. I think at some point, I guess I'll continue with these classes, but I'm going to still do research on the math major. I probably should have tried to do that over this past week, but I just didn't. So, whatever. That's more money down the toilet, I guess. If I in fact switch my major. But at this point, I've kind of decided I'm going to stick with the accounting major, but I'm still open to the possibility of switching. Because maybe it's a more interesting field of study that I would actually enjoy, rather than something I'm just doing because it's tolerable, like the accounting major. You know what sounds really tempting to me at this point in time is to just go out and like quit UW Platteville and just go back to NICC. I don't know if NICC offers a two-year degree in accounting, but I just want to get a 2-year degree in accounting, because like all these stupid business classes I just hate so much. I just want to do all accounting classes and then get just a nice job. I bet even with a 2-year degree, you could get a decent paying job as an accountant and just sit there and whatever. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna make a point to kind of talk about how I was saying that I didn't like my professor in the last couple of vlogs. Looking back on it, it looks kind of bad, honestly. What if the professor or somebody looked at it and saw that I was saying, oh, I don't like this professor, and then he saw it. It looks kind of bad, I guess. I don't mean anything bad to the professor. I just don't like the way he does the class. I don't hate him specifically as a person, I just don't like the way he does the class. Mostly it's a way too much workload, like giving us so many readings, and most of which, like a lot of the readings he gives us, we don't even need. And that's all I have to say on that. So anyways, yeah, it's kind of weird. My other professor I have this semester is like the exact opposite of the human resource professor. The other professor, it's kind of weird. He has only sent one message to his class so far. I gotta show you this. It's so funny. This is the only communication that my professor for corporate finance has sent. So here's what he says. It's just one little sentence here. Hi, and welcome to the class. Just a reminder to those of you who haven't already submitted the first homework. It's due today by midnight tonight. Please don't get behind. Kirk. That's it. That's so funny. Like he didn't write a giant long thing about like who he is and like what the class is about and what the assignments are and everything. He just sends a message like, "Hi, welcome to the class. Make sure you do your first homework assignment." That's literally it. I mean, I wish he had sent a little bit more than that, but to be honest, it's not that bad, I guess. At least we don't have Zoom meetings, and the homework seems to be manageable, pretty easy. Like all I have to do is like a couple more homework assignments and then an exam. Like it seems like the workload for this class is going to be pretty significantly less than the workload for human resource management. Like the first homework assignment took me like 1.5 hours, I think. I can't remember exactly, but I just have 2 more of those and then an exam, and then do that like 2 more times and then we're done. So all we have to do for the class are homework assignments and then take exams, and they're all multiple choice questions. But I think there's gonna end up being like problems you have to work out, but there's still multiple choice. Because I did take this class last semester. I just love rambling and procrastinating. I just also love considering making these vlogs part of my homework because the timer's running. So yeah, I need to figure out a way to do this. So I don't know if what my original plan is the best idea, because after doing homework for like 6 hours on Monday, I felt kind of burnt out, and then I didn't do homework for the next 4 days. Man, this sucks. I still haven't figured out a way to motivate myself to do. Nice song. And of course I have a pile of clothes on the floor. But yeah. Maybe this coming week I'll try to think about it some more and come up with a better way to motivate myself. Oh man. It just sounds so tempting to just go get a 2-year degree instead of a 4-year degree. In fact, if I was to continue on this path, it almost seems like if you're gonna get the 4-year degree, you may as well just continue and get the master's degree. Like, if you're gonna go that far, you may as well just finish it out. Like, that's what it feels like. If I'm going down this path, it just seems weird to stop at the 4-year degree. But then, if I just get the 2-year degree, it'll be nice and simple. It probably would only take me 1 year because I've already done all of my general classes. I don't know. I'm not really sure what types, like if it would actually take another 2 years to get the 2-year degree. In fact, it seems kind of pointless to get the, actually no, it would probably only take like 1 year to get the 2-year degree because, I've taken so many general ed classes. I've already taken some accounting classes. It would probably take 1 year or even less to finish the 2-year degree. So, but if I want to keep going down this current path I'm going down, it's probably going to take, I was hoping to get the 4-year degree by next summer, but I don't know if I can. I think I'd have to take like an extra couple of classes then. Like, instead of just taking 5 every semester and then 3 in the summer, I'd probably have to take like 1 or 2 extra classes. I'm not sure. And then of course the master's degree could take 2 more years. Or maybe 1 more year. I don't know. It's just going to take forever. And of course, I switched to math, it would take even longer. It would take exponentially longer. Because first of all, I would already have wasted tons of time doing non-math classes. And second of all, I would go all the way to a doctorate, which would take an extra 4 years minimum, probably. Which would take forever. What if I just quit everything and just worked at Walmart? So I don't have to go to school anymore. What if I just quit everything and did a truck job? No. No. Okay. Everything. Nice song. Yep, it's already past the deadline for getting a full refund of my tuition for the semester, so too bad. I guess I won't be taking another 3-month-long break. Like, if I was to switch to a math major, maybe there would be some math classes, but I would wait another 4 weeks probably to start it. Or I don't know, maybe it would only be like 2 weeks. Nice, I got a message on Discord. I guess I'll check that message and then start on my homework. Okay. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is do the 1.2 reading, because yes, I haven't even finished all the reading for this week yet. I have to do the 1.2 reading and maybe watch the presentation. And I'll get back to you when I'm done with that. Bye.